I'll kiss the guys and the beautiful women and everybody. I'll just give you a big fat kiss.
The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx and all of Florida, and every other day, if not every day, I get proven right about this assessment. Now,
what's up, my office? I'm back February 1st. We are here. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that. But before we get into that, before we do all that, you know we got to talk about one thing. Florida's crazy. I'm back, and of course, I had to start off with the Florida's crazy story. And this story right here, as y'all can see, right there. Look at that. That is frightening. Why? Because now I have to go outside and look and see if my driveway there. Is the apartment parking lot still there? Because for some reason you can still. I'm not in Florida, I'm in Texas. It's getting a real close second. That's all I'm saying, getting a real close second. I don't think we quite still in driveways because the road's not fixed. But that's beside the point. It's not about this video. Let's go look at this story because it sounds insane. A Florida woman discovered her driveway was stolen while preparing for Christmas. Florida mother Amanda Brochu said her driveway was stolen earlier this month. Brochu's real estate agent told BI she believed Brochu was a victim of a scam. Brochu set up a GoFundMe and raised more than $13,000. A Florida woman attempting to sell her home said her driveway was stolen in broad daylight. We got questions. I know y'all got questions. Done tease if I wonder how do you steal a driveway. Let's get to it. Amanda Brochu first shared her story in a now disabled GoFundMe campaign created on Thursday. According to Brochu, the incident occurred in December when her family listed their current Orlando area house for sale with hopes of moving into their forever home. In an interview with local station WSVN, Brochu said the trouble began when unsolicited contractors arrived to measure her driveway. Brochu told the outlet that she confronted one of the contractors who claimed a man named Andre hired them to determine the price of the replacement driveway. The outlet reported that the contractor showed Brochu text messages from Andre that contained his initial request and her home address. But Andre was out of town when the contractors asked to meet in person and cut off communication when asked for proof of ownership. Before we go on, if you ask for proof of ownership and they don't give it to you, they ghost you. Probably some scam. Contractors, gotta be a little wiser, gotta be a little smarter. If somebody right before you like, oh, we need proof of ownership, we need to meet, and they run off, you don't continue the process. You don't continue the process. Brochu told WSN she called the local authorities. After the cops spoke to them, they called me back and they said that he said it was a mistake. He got the address wrong. Nothing else will happen again, she said. But 1 week later, Brochu got a notification from a Ring doorbell camera that showed a bulldozer tearing up her driveway and taking it away. While I was preparing to head out of town for my birthday and Christmas with my kids, I received a Ring doorbell notification that someone was outside of my house ripping up my driveway before my eyes. Brochu wrote on GoFundMe. Brochu added that when the police arrived at her home, the company that was tearing up her driveway had already completed the job and left my driveway with only dirt. The site left Brochu with her current real estate agent, Rocky Sanchez, in disbelief. Utter shock. I have never seen something like this. I've never had this happen to myself or anyone in our office, Sanchez told WSVN. Sanchez told us that she shared details about the situation in a Facebook group for realtors who said they'd seen similar things before. She believes Brochu is a victim of a scam. I had multiple people come forward saying that they've seen things like this happen, whether it's driveways, roofs, painting, even outside of exterior. Sanchez told us that so it happens more than we actually see. Sanchez told Business Insider in an email Sunday that she hopes Brochu isn't a cautionary tale to homeowners and contractors. We received unwavering support from the community, friends, and family, and people from across the world, she told BI. I've received calls from other contractors, fellow agents, stating that something like this is more common than we expect. The target isn't just a homeowner, but contractors as well who take on business not fully doing their due diligence and being taken advantage of by scammers. Again, as a former carpenter who worked for things, if somebody can't provide proof of insurance, you just don't take the driveway away. You don't just rip up the driveway and go. We got to figure out what this scam is even about, because I don't even know what you get out of it. What do you get out of telling someone to take up a driveway? Do you get like a referral bonus? We have to figure this out. We're going to figure this out. Brochu told the event that her missing driveway was more than just a cosmetic problem. She recently replaced the home roof and made a separate investment, so she didn't have $10,000 needed to replace the concrete. No one's gonna buy this. This brings the property down, and that just messes up for me and my family, she told Outlet. Fortunately, Brochu has received a helping hand. WFTV reported that Cox Media Group radio sponsor learned about her story and offered an installment of a new driveway at no cost to her. Brochu told WFTV that she plans to donate $13,000 she raised on GoFundMe to a local nonprofit in coordination with Nine Family Connection. Brochu did not immediately respond to business hours for comment and made it outside of regular business. Now, if you ain't noticed, this is not a very common thing. This is not normal. This is not something you just do. This is not something you just happen to happen when people steal driveways. This is weird. This is strange. And we need to figure out. This is a similar story that we already had happen. We had a similar story to this already. I don't know if y'all remember Ruby did one a few weeks ago, but we already had this happen. Let's go do a little more research. We doing the research. Might have found out what they do and how that affects them. Now, listen. Recent reports from Florida have highlighted a bizarre and troubling trend: stolen driveways. Like I said, Ruby has done a story similar to this. Now I have. So I wanted to show you that it's happening all over Florida. It's been in Slidell too in Louisiana, but not as much. Florida has had it going. Now, what is this scam? We have to break it down. The scam is known as an overpayment scam that targets contractors and impacts homeowners, especially those listing properties for sale. Remember the lady from Florida? Property was for sale. Scammers pretending to be homeowners initiate unauthorized exterior work, overpaying contractors with bad checks, then vanishing. Now, we saw in the Ruby case that was more of a mistake, but this is an actual scam. We're going to go back and look at that video one day, and we're going to figure out, was that part of this scam? Because I don't know if that house was for sale, but the lady we just did from Florida, house was for sale. Let's go over how it works. In the overpayment scam, scammers target homes listed for sale, often vacant, pretends to be the homeowner. They contract local services for exterior work and agree on a price. They send a check exceeding the agreed amount. When they request the excess to be refunded, the unsuspecting contractor complies. However, the original check eventually bounces, leaving the contractor unpaid, and sometimes the homeowner's property damaged or altered. This scam relies on inexperience and a lack of diligence from the contractor and the absence of the real homeowner. Most time when people sell houses, from me doing carpentry, they're usually not there. They're usually like family members, somebody passed away, something like that, and they usually go away. They usually like, hey, I live in this state, but we're trying to sell the house, my grandfather's house, my auntie's house. We got the land for it. We're going to sell it. We're going to fix it up and sell it. That's how they usually know it. It's listed. So they know they're doing exterior work. So it's not like it's weird. So the contractors, most who don't do their real due diligence, which has been a real problem lately, because why you can just pay off certain people in the city to get it done. That's why you see hotels and stuff falling in Miami and other places. But that's beside the point. Let's not get off track. These people don't do their due diligence. They get a check. They say, "Oh, we paid you too much to get $500. I paid you $2,800. It was only $2,300. Can you send the $500 back?" They don't do their due diligence. They don't wait. They send the $500 back. The check bounce. Sometimes, according to what I'm seeing, that they don't even get the work done. And then sometimes they do get the work done. They actually get the work done. And then you see, as we saw in the one before, the lady missing the driveway. She can't pay for it to go back. The work is already done. The contractor gets no money from it. And everybody loses because the scammer just went out with $500. His name is Andre, and nobody knows who Andre is because Andre really doesn't exist. The homeowner property damage and the lack of due diligence from the contractors. I want to just let you know. How do you protect yourself? Verify contractor license. Use state-specific tools to ensure the contractor is licensed for the job. Confirm liability and workers' compensation insurance. Review checks. I don't know why you would take a check and not review it. Social media prep. Examine customers' interaction and project photo. Yeah, this is for contractors. Me as a son of a contractor. Request and contact past clients. Ask for and verify a portfolio of past project. Detailed contractor review. Ensure all project details are clearly outlined. Have a payment plan. Never pay in full amount up front. Agree on schedule. Discuss and understand the scope. local permits, requirements, all of that stuff. Like I said, you can pay somebody off for a permit. Let's just be honest. Florida, that's how we saw multiple things. We saw one in Kansas, I think. Was it Kansas or Kentucky? Buildings just falling because people can just pay off. Oh, that little thing we don't feel like dealing with. Let's go with some more of this. Overpayment scams have plagued various industries for the years, notably the home service sector. Historically, these scams target the less experienced or small businesses utilizing fake overpayments to swindle both service provider and sometimes the homeowner. Sometimes they pretend to be. They've evolved with technology but consistently rely on exploiting trust and the absence of due diligence. The advent of home online listings and digital communications only increased their prevalence, making continuous education and vigilance essential on all parties. People will do that with. By the way, this is just not homes. They'll do that with anything. They'll do it with a lot of different things. They'll provide a service and say they did it for you. They'll ask for a service. They send a check. You don't do your due diligence. They own you. It's my job as I'll be that news. Me and Ruby job to inform you of things that's going on. And this is a scam that's going on. It might hit other states soon. So if you see some random contractor out your house, be like, hey, who are you? You might be getting scammed, my guy. Call the police. Tell everybody to watch it. Tell the neighbors to watch it while you're not there. Because like I said, these people are usually people that don't live there. The lady we saw earlier actually still lived in the house, was trying to go in there forever home. But now she's out of $10,000 or $13,000 that she didn't have that she's trying to use to buy the other home. Fortunately, good things also happen in this. So let's go over some of the good things. Let's go over the good thing that happened. Veteran replaces stolen driveway for free. Concrete trucks were out in Apopka, Florida early Wednesday morning to pour what could be the county's most famous driveway. It put an end to a strange theft, WFTV first shared in 2003, that made headlines as far as Berlin. This all began as Amanda Brochu, again, Miss Amanda, came home one day and found her driveway gone. With cracking and beefing, heavy machinery, new concrete finally touched down on 1438 Bethesda Street. I don't know why they put it on there, but I guess people know it. I think it's listed online. Come home and my driveway was gone, Brochu said. Along with the rest of the world, the so-called theft caught the attention of McCole Riley, a veteran and owner of M&M Concrete Specialty. Listen, respect your veteran. My daddy's a veteran. They get stuff done. So shout out to all veterans. I just want y'all to understand. Take care of our veterans, especially the ones that, man, you go to the VA, you learn a lot about the people. But the ones that can function after, shout out to my sister, she a veteran too. Shout out to all my uncles, they veterans. I come from a military family. Roland didn't hesitate to reach out to WFTV and offer to replace the driveway for free. The time with proper permit. We want to go back to y'all, like, she made a GoFundMe. That's why she donated. This man did it for free. She got the donation. She said she's giving it around to that 9 family thing, which hopefully everything right. She sent the $10,000 she collected to replace her driveway to the Russell home, a long-standing fixture of Central Florida, tasked with caring for community and most vulnerable. So she sent the $10,000 that she got from the other thing that this man helped pay for to this organization. That's why she did it. Because I know it didn't clarify that earlier. I wanted to get that information out to y'all. This is like a similar thing, like I said to Ruby's story earlier. Scams are happening. And I want y'all to be prepared because the internet is allowing said scams to come out. So I do appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It is Classic Ruby and Zell, Black History Month, February 1st. We are back, baby. I missed you, Duntees. I missed you, Fun. I missed you, Mama Bear. I missed all y'all. Ooh, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year. Road to 500 subs. Get us done. Peace.